on the ground. Okay, tall. Now, there you go. Right foot. Get it down. Whoa, whoa. Gotta make sure it's straight too, okay? Nice and tall. Molly, step out towards your right, towards your left side of that left foot. Okay. Sure, take it. Sure, let's sit. Keep them back. Can you tuck your hips on for us? Will that guy have enough teeth? So you try to keep it right there. Just about This is much better, Mommy.
Yeah. She was driving, actually she was home for a brief weekend. She had come home to see a friend of hers who was in Europe in medical school, and the friend came home and she had visited with her briefly and then headed back to Auburn where she's a junior in journalism. And she was driving down Highway 85, and we're really not sure what happened. It was the middle of the day and drugs and alcohol were not involved, but Molly's car left the south side of the highway, crossed a median, and hit a truck coming north of us.
Okay, now that you're forward, what brings justice? Once we get you sitting here, probably the easiest to go towards your left side. And actually, I'm going to take that back. The easiest to go this way.
Alright, that's just coming down with one. You go in, that's two, out is three, and you come back out, four. Alright, ready? Down again. One, in is two, out is three. You can almost think of it like ballet, then back up. And I'm gonna take a little bit faster, watch me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, and in, 2, 3, 4. Up, down, in, there you go. Out, and up, down, in, up.
Excellent, very nice. And no pressure on the rest of you, but Molly's kind of a professional at this now.
Right from the get-go, the positive sort of upbeat attitude that Monica, displayed from the get-go, just brought this relationship closely together. And she's consistently upbeat, and so is Molly, and so that played off of one another pretty nicely. Okay. So we're very fortunate to have this relationship going.
Oh, to do my best every day to be a better nurse. And yes, I think my experience, I had 2 special ed kids. Anytime I come to care for a patient, I'm looking like that patient is my child. And I try to, provide the best care I can give to that person. God,
every evening, right. Now, who is this special person sitting next to you?
Her sister.
Marissa?
Maureen,
okay. And are you younger?
The management team here has really impressed me, I tend to be a little bit of a control freak, so I thought that I'd have to spend some time getting involved in helping with the management of her.
But we weren't anticipating this kind of spirit. And I know it has to be a lot of Shepherd's influence on how she feels about herself, because she's really honest with us, and she'll say, I'm really sad. I'm sad that I'm different. I'm sad that I'm in a wheelchair. But the people that deal with her on a daily basis are able to take that and acknowledge that that's a real feeling, but also to say, okay, but now what are you going to do with that type of energy? And her dad and her brother and sisters and I try to really encourage her to try to be her best, to keep working hard and not give up. And her spirit is so strong about trying to be the best she can be that she just like oozes a spirit of confidence and a fighter spirit now. And we're just so grateful. She's our new. Last month has been just like totally awesome. It's been very inspiring because Molly came from being home at a mentally conscious state to interacting verbally. She's eating by herself with her left hand. She's walking with assistance. It's just truly like, it's miraculous, because there's nothing that I can say that would explain how a parent feels when all these things, come to fruition, because it's something that you don't really anticipate almost, and when it happens, you're just so elated. So every little bit of progress that she does, and she seems to be making little bitty strides every single day, are very, very affirming. So it's really a testimony to the fact that people at Shepherd are very positive. Their energy is directed towards their patients. They're very hardworking. I've never met a group like this that's just been so dedicated one-on-one to an individual and given so much of themselves. And it shows in all the patients that come here, and I think that's why Shepherd has such an awesome reputation. People all over the country want to come here now because they know the physicians and the nursing staff and the therapists are just second to none.